Silence is a great tool that can be used. It's also one of the most uncomfortable tools to use as a coach. We sometimes like to give cue words really consistently during activities, but does that really reflect the context of competition, which is a really important part?
All right, show me what you got, girls. When I'm not communicating and I'm being silent, I'm literally observing. So I'm watching to give feedback. So I might not give that feedback right then and there. Sometimes it's just my presence, so I might just stand there so they know that I'm there to keep them on track, especially at a young age. It might even just be my body language. So it might be just a clap, it might be a head nod. So I'm not usually using my voice, but I'm using other parts of communication to validate, or I might do a shrug of the shoulders with the eyebrow and go, oh, there's something else missing, and that might get them to go, oh, she's not, and that sort of communication might happen.
If you just jump straight in and don't talk, that's a change of behaviour. It can be quite distracting to the participants in front of you. So it's really important to set up the environment to say, hey, this next activity, I'm not going to communicate, and ask the participants, what do you think that would be?
I'm not going to talk to you at all. Let's see if you can figure it out. All right, let's go.
I think until you've tried experimenting with silence as a coach, it can be hard to know when to jump in and when to jump out. So the first step in knowing when to use silence is actually just having a go at it and seeing how your participants respond.
So trying to get the girls to control the pace of this drill, but also get them coaching each other. Doing that just so that they can understand what their role is, their next job. They can't take their coach out on the paddock, so help each other out in that, and also just to see where they're at as well, and if they've been taking some of the learnings.
Looking at how your participants will solve problems, will communicate and collaborate with each other to explore what they're experiencing in that training environment. Without being silent, we don't really know how that looks.
All right. Who feels silly? Me. Yeah. How many times have we done this drill? Like every session, eh?
So if you are going to use silence as an effective tool, what are you going to use at the end of that activity for the participants to reflect on and learn from?
All right, so what's happening, or actually you tell me, what's happening in that, besides not knowing the drill, what could we do to fix it?
Keep your eye on the ball like it's facing forward.
Yeah, okay, so really simple way to keep your eye on the ball is actually point at the ball, or we say chest to the ball. Okay, so what that looks like, in today's session there was moments where that silence wasn't effective and I had to jump in to keep the girls on track and also to keep them engaged, because if they don't understand it and they're getting confused with it, then they're just going to completely switch off. So there were moments where I had to jump back in and give those instructions again, or give that feedback. So that's just a reflection of the age group that we have at the moment. Chest to the ball, where are you running? Yep, yeah, so chest, once you cross over the ball, so you're crossed over, there you go. Now look where you got to get to. Go, where are you running to? Yeah, nice.